Hello my lovelies, are we having a fantabulous day? Today is Sunday, June 7th. My name is Jenny. Welcome to my channel. I am actually going to put this video up today instead of tomorrow, I think. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what I'm putting up. I don't know. What do you think? I don't know. What do you think? I don't know. Okay, yeah, I'm crazy. I know. I'm a little silly today. And the reason I'm a little silly is because I am going to be doing a little first impressions mini review of the ColourPop SOL palette. I have orange on, decided to do orange. But you know what else I'm going to be talking about? I'm going to be talking about the Mar palette and the Yes Please. And the reason is because they released the SOL and the Mar at the same time a couple years ago. I got the Mar palette, let's see, I don't know, this past fall, winter, early spring. I don't even remember. I didn't start getting ColourPop until like November, so I got like, you know, 120 palettes all at once. So I have no clue when I got it. But I just found out they released them at the same time. I just got this one this month, or this past month. What month? What is this, June? May? Yeah, I just got it in May. Because I couldn't get it. It kept going out of stock. So when it came back in stock, I got it. When they first released these palettes, they released them in white. And then they had like the Mar written in blue, and then they had the SOL written in orange. And then they changed them. I don't know why, but they did. But I love them. I think they're just gorgeous. They're in the hard plastic. The Mar is a beautiful palette. I've used it one other time, and it does rank, you know, kind of in there in the middle in my palettes. But this is what it looks like. There's a mirror behind here. This is what the Mar palette looks like. I love the fact that it's got your neutrals in there, and then it's got like a diagonal row of pops of color. I don't really do very well with blues and greens, and you guys know that if you've seen me before and you've seen me try those colors. I do a little better with the greens, and that green is a very beautiful green. And there is some of the same colors in this palette, and I haven't tried this palette yet, but I'm going to show it to you. It also has, and there is a frosty protection on the mirrors before you use them. I don't use the mirrors because I'm blind as a bat and can't see up close. This is what this palette looks like. Actually, extremely stunning. And the colors, these three colors here, they do say not to use the immediate eye area. And the reason they do that, they also do this for glitters, but the reason they do that for these colors is because they have a red dye in it. And a red dye can stain your eye area. Always use an eye primer of some type, and then that kind of helps you to avoid that situation. I always use my P. Louise base, but there's other bases out there, but I haven't had that issue with staining. So if you use a base, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to get a staining issue. The reason I have the Yes Please out is I just got this palette when I got the Mar, the SOL. But if you look, Yes Please was, if I remember correctly, Yes Please was the first press palette they ever released. That's why they call it the OG palette now. But if you look, this is a cardboard palette. It does fold back. Look at those colors. Okay. Look at the SOL. Oops. Maybe look at the SOL. Do you see that? Do you see, like, if you were to take this palette and cover that part, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? They do that a lot. That's one thing about ColourPop. They do it a lot. Even if you take the Mar and you compare, say, all right, let's look. If you compare like these colors here to maybe like this color and this color up here, and you compare it to this color here, I mean, there's a lot of similarities in their colors. And even like if you swatch a couple, I'm sure, let me grab this real quick because I'll forget it's down here. I got my Huda Beauty mascara in that was broken, missing from my box that I got that mishap from UPS. It came today, and my palette comes Wednesday. So yeah, it was delivered to the wrong house though. It was delivered next door, so I had to walk over and get it. It was really weird, but anyhow. But there's a lot of similarities. Even if you look at this color right here, and then you compare it to this color right here, very similar, extremely similar colors. But yeah, I was looking at these and I'm thinking, wow, there's like, because I was trying to figure out what to use today, and I was going through all my new palettes that I wanted to try, and I pulled this one out, and then I pulled this one out, and I'm like, well dang, besides that pop of yellow, which you think you're going to get more of when you see the cover, they're like so similar. So I thought, well, I'm just going to grab them all out, and we're going to like take a look at all of them. And I'm not going to use Mar because I've used this one before. I thought about it because of the green, and I have green, you know, in my paparazzi jewelry here, but I'm not going to use her. I'm going to put her away, and I'm going to like maybe, you know, I was going to make it just a SOL, but I think I might want to use a little bit of this Yes Please, because I want to use some of these lighter colors, and I've been on this yellow kick in my inner corner lately. Don't know why. Don't know why, but I think I might want to do it. So without further ado, let's just jump right into this baby and let's just start putting some colors down. I'm going to use one of my motor brushes, and let me get my handy dandy magnifying glass out here so we can talk about what colors I'm going to use. And I do not have any foundation on my face, so you have to kind of bear with some breakouts I'm having. Just a couple little spots that I have that I've been fighting with for the past month. My skin has dramatically gotten so much better. I've been using the Tony Moly skincare. I've been using only that. I do, however, for toner, they do have, I had like a little sample of their toner, so I've been trying to stretch it out. So I've been using my Belief toner and my ordinary glycolic toner at night, but my Belief during the day. So I've been using them as well. Other than that, I just got my Tony Moly cleanser in, so I've swapped it out from my Belief. Oh my gosh, it's the snail I'm using, the snail ferment, so it's not vegan, so you guys that are vegan, you won't be able to use it. Oh my god, like my skin has gotten so much better. Oh, and I'm still using my vitamin C cream that I used from, it's like a cream lotion kind of thing that I use from The Ordinary. I still use that, and it does help with my breakouts. It kind of burns, but it is helping. But my skin has improved so much, like it feels better. My moisture level has increased, so it's really helping with my dry skin, but I still have these little spots. So today I used my Cicapair, whoops, it's holding my camera up. My Cicapair, which you guys know, I mean, that stuff's the bomb. I just love it. So I have that on today, and then I moved it, so I don't know if I can get my camera back in the right place now. Bear with me here. But I used my Cicapair, and then, oh my god, my camera is like fudged now. But I used my Cicapair, and then I did use my Huda Beauty powder, and then I did use a little bit of my Tarte Rainforest of the Sea, my light medium, I think is what it's called. I don't know. My Fair Light, I'm sorry, my Fair Light concealer on this spot, and this spot, and the one I got right on my eye. You know, just to kind of cover that up. Anyway, I think what I'm going to do, I want to do something a little different. You know how I usually take a light color and I'll put like a light color through here? I'm going to just be totally different. I'm going to use a dark color. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Because I never do. And you know what? I want to be different. I'm scared. Because I never do dark colors like all over. Do you think I should? Do you think I can do it? You think I can pull it off? Oh my gosh, I don't usually do that. I'm going to do it. So I'm gonna use this color right here. It is called Floaties. It's this one right here. I'm gonna put it all over. We're gonna do this, guys. I'm using the Motor brush. It's my Motor Pro, and it is number BMX 466. It's a shader brush. I'm not sure if I'm using the right brush for this, but we're gonna find out. Ooh. Oh, okay. Well, it's not as dark as what it looks. Okay, okay. Well, that's a disappointment. Okay. It's got some shimmer to it. Obviously, I knew that, but it's not as dark. Let me see with my finger. Let's see what happens with my finger. This is what it looks like on my finger. My camera's late since I moved it. This is what it looks like on the tip of the brush. Wow, okay. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to put it on my finger. And then I'm going to like buff it out with the brush. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Okay. Now yesterday, if you saw the video, I think it went on, was it yesterday? Today? Yeah, yesterday. I had a fit with my computer. Let me tell you what. I'm going to move my mirror up some so I can sit up more when I'm talking to you. I went to load that into my computer, and I have just, my computer's 7 years old, tons of memory, amazing processor. My daddy bought it for me before he passed away. But I don't use like any programming software or anything like that. I just use the basic software for, it's called Movie Maker or something like that, that comes with the computer. So it's not like a separate editing software. I tried an editing software one time, and I used it for my first few videos, and it took 10 hours to upload videos. 10 hours. But I could do overlays, like I could put like pictures in with it and things like that I can't do with just the basic editing software that I have on there. But yesterday, when I put my video in, and what I do is, only thing this thing does is it takes the different clips I have and just puts them together, and then I can put like words and stuff in, and I can like take out stuff if I don't like if a clip's bad or something. I can like pull a clip out, and I can like speed up. Like if I'm doing an eye look, I can speed it up. Like you've seen that where I speed up my eye looks and stuff. Yesterday I put it in the computer, and the first part of my clip was completely gone. It would not. It was a black screen. It wouldn't do it. Wouldn't do it at all. I was like, oh my gosh. And it wouldn't let me do anything to the clip. Like I couldn't speed up anything. I couldn't do anything. So it wouldn't do it. So I had to turn off my computer, turn it back on again. And then when I did that, I couldn't do anything else to that clip. So I couldn't speed. It's a 43-minute video, which, you know, for me isn't bad. I'm doing the same thing over here as I did on the other side just to copy it. But I couldn't do anything with that video. So I could not shorten it. I could not put any words in the clip. I couldn't make my eye look any quicker. As I was trying to put the clips together, after I finally get that first clip to work, I was trying to put all the clips together, and the program kept shutting down. It shut down 5 or 6 times, and I was like, oh my gosh, why is this doing this? So then I finally got it all done, and it said it saved to the computer, and then I couldn't find it. Could not find it anywhere. So I'm like, okay, forget it. I'm just gonna do the second video. I'm just gonna like pretend it's in there somewhere, and then I'm gonna do my Huda Beauty unboxing, unbagging video, which went on this morning, and did the same thing. I was like, oh my gosh. So I couldn't do anything with that one. It said it saved, couldn't find it. So I had to redo that one, and when I redid that one, I was able to put the words in. Still couldn't find either one of them. They had saved to some oddball thing on my computer, like some weird file. It didn't even save in my normal YouTube file. So it took me, instead of taking me a couple hours to upload and stuff like it usually does, it took me 5 hours just to get those 2 videos to upload, to get them onto YouTube, to get them ready for last night's video and for today's. That was insane. I don't know what had happened, but I literally had a panic attack. I'm like, what happens if I can't get this to work and I can't do YouTube anymore? Like, you know, what if I can't be here for my people? You know, what if I can't be here for you guys? And I literally had a panic attack. And my husband says, we need to get you another computer that you can use just for your videos. And I said, yeah, but then what if it doesn't work the same? Like, what if it, you know, isn't the same? Like, what if I can't do the same? I'm not intelligent enough to learn a new program. I'm comfortable with this program, and that scares me. So, yeah, I was worried. Because I could always put on Instagram what's going on, but then you guys that aren't on Instagram, because I know, Angie, you're not on Instagram, so how would you know, if I'm not going to be able to do videos? So it just kind of freaked me out a little bit. So I'm hoping this one doesn't give me the fit that one did. But anyway, so that's what that looks like so far, and I really like it. I'm liking this dark on the bottom. I really, really am. Okay, so the next color I'm going to do, I'm going to grab that one brush that I'm in love with. This one, my M18 from Moda. I just love this brush. I'm going to order more of them. Let's see. I am going to use, I think I'm going to go over to the Yes Please. And I'm going to use, it's called, let me see, Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. I think I'm going to do Mo. I'm going to do Spoiled. Because I'm spoiled by my husband because he loves me so much. I want to use this one right here. Let's see. Some kick up in the paint on this one. And I need to look the prices up. I know when the Sol first came out that it was $12, but I can't remember if it's still $12. But their prices are very, very, very reasonable. If you guys are not familiar with ColourPop, their prices are unbelievable. And as you can tell, they're very pigmented. The color payoff's amazing. Not much fallout. This one I know is cruelty-free. Let me check this one. Yes, they're both cruelty-free. So, I mean, they're just amazing. I did not know about ColourPop until, like I said, like this past winter. And I'm like, where have I been? Like, have I been under a rock? I mean, literally, I didn't know about makeup a lot. Like, literally. I was just like a drugstore person. I had no idea about all this makeup until Juvia's Place. And once I found Juvia's Place, then I started finding everything else. And I was like, where have I been? Like, where literally have I been all this time? How have I not known? And then I found YouTube and it was all over. Once I found YouTube, it was all over. Okay, this is blending very nicely. It's just kind of blending up. It's going to be a little bit of a monotone. And I do have ColourPop lip on, by the way. It's going to be a bit of a monotone look because you know, they're the same colors. Just kind of blending it up. I'm going to stop my camera here in a minute because it is getting ready to turn itself off. A lot of people do their creases first, then do the other colors, but I sometimes do and sometimes don't. You'll see that I do different because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So I just do different tricks and I try different things and whatever I feel like doing that day. Today wasn't even a makeup day. It really wasn't. Usually Sundays are not makeup days. But my husband, you know, during the summer he does stuff outside, so he's doing work outside. And I asked him, I said, do you mind if I do a video? He said, do what makes you happy. Be happy. Go do your video. God love him. I tell you, I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed. Okay, I started it, stopped it and started it again because it was getting ready to cut itself off. That's the only thing I don't like about this new setting. I mean, it does great with the up close shots and stuff, but instead of getting 29 minutes on a clip, I get, you know, I get 15, 16. So it's a lot more of putting clips together when I go to edit. I got a little piece of skin right there. And that's from a blemish. I get blemishes in the weirdest spots. Okay. And it's almost like it's like a pinky red kind of color, almost like a light brick, but it blends really well with that orange. And I know it's like a monotone look, I do know that, but it's really pretty, I like it. Okay, so I'm going to darken this outside edge a little bit, and let me grab, I have so many brushes, but I just love my brushes. I'm going to grab one of my bling brushes for that. And this is I'm going to say 5, but I don't think it's right. No, 15, which is I think it's the same. Is it a 5? I don't know. It's E15 in my Starry Night. And I'm going to use this color right here, which is called Unwind, and it's in the Sol palette. And this is just a, you know, brown color. I'm just darkening this outside corner with it, and it might not do a whole lot. Yeah, it's really not doing much, to tell you the truth. Not much at all. But it is kind of defining a little bit of that crease area. And then I'm going to bring that down, I believe. I'm going to bring that down underneath with my little detail brush from Huda Brush. And I'll leave the links below for these brushes. I get them from Royal & Nickel. They have a bunch of different brands. They have Omnia. They have their own brand. They have some other, like, not so great brands that's mixed in with their Royal & Nickels. Like, I think it's like Love and Patience. Don't get those. They're not good brands. But the Modas, I have a couple of the other ones. This is one, as a matter of fact. I probably should be using this one. This is the this is the Omnia, the small crease brush. I'm going to use that to bring this in a little bit more. Just to kind of blend it into the crease a little bit. Okay. But I get my Moda brushes from them, and there's like several different Modas. There's the Moda Pros, there's the metallics, there's the pastels. I mean, there's a bunch of them. And I just really like them. For, you know, for an inexpensive brush, Because I know you guys know I love my bling brushes. Like, I really, really love my bling brushes, but they are a little more expensive. They're like the Omnias are more expensive. And that's like the same price as like the bling brushes. But the Motos are inexpensive, and they are amazing brushes, guys. Amazing brushes for the price. They really, really are. They're better than Morphe's. And they're a bit better than Juno's. I mean, I know I have an affiliate link with Juno, but I'm not, you know, I'm sorry. I think the Motos are better brushes. And I still use my Junos. You see me, I grab my Junos. So there's some brushes that I like better in both, you know, both categories. But I gravitate more to my Motos than I think I do any of the brushes I have here. Just depends on what I need them for. And some of the larger brushes I grab my bling brushes for, because I adore them. I just love the look of them and the feel of them. The fact that they're made by, you know, a woman-owned company. They hand lay each crystal. You know, that makes a difference to me too. They're not like a big brand company. And I try to support a lot of the smaller brands. And I try to support women-owned brands too. You know, like my Aroma Reveal boxes, and it's a black-owned women brand, and I support them wholeheartedly. Same thing with Bubble Babes. You know, I try to support brands like that as much as I possibly can. All right, I'm really digging this. It's not, it's more of a basic look, you know, for me, you know, more of a basic look. And I like it. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. All right. This is a pretty color. This is, it is called Anthem, and it's this color right here in the middle. And I'm just putting on my finger, just kind of getting some looks. I was going to use this first color, which is called New Digs, and it's this one right here. But there's really not much to it. If you look, this is the first one to say. There's really not much look to that one. So I'm not going to use that one. And basically, this one over here, which is, this one is called Full Zip, I think, right? Yeah, and that's the white one, and this one is like that color, but it's more pigmented. So I might use that as like a brow bone. I was going to use it in the inner corner, but I changed my mind. But I think I want to use this like just right here in the middle. Let's see what it does. It doesn't do much. I mean, it does, but it really, you know, it's not going to do much. Just kind of brighten that center a little bit. Just right over my eyes, so kind of, you know, pull some brightness to right underneath my eyes. Or right above my eyes, I mean. And then kind of blend it up with my finger a tad bit there. I really like this. It's so different. I mean, yeah, I use these colors a lot, but not as much one color. So yeah, I really like it. Okay, so I want to look at a couple more of these colors on my finger. This color here is Butter Cake, and it's this one right here. I just want to see what it looks like on my finger. It's very pretty, very gold. I was going to use that on my inner, but I'm not going to do it. And I want to use that, I do want to use this yellow in my inner corner, and I'm using my motor brush again. Whoops, I just got that all over me. Okay. And this is, let me see what it's called. It's just it's the Motor Studio brush. And does it tell me what it's, I don't know if it has a name to it. I think it's a smudger, but it doesn't, I don't care, it doesn't say. And I'm going to use that yellow that I talked about. And the name of this one, in case you're wondering, is called Mischief, because I want a little mischief in my eye look. I'm going to put that in my inner corner. Look at that, guys. I mean, their pigments are unreal for the price. I mean, I used my Norvina palette in my last video, and that was a $60 palette, which if you divide it out, it's like $2 and something a shade, you know. So it actually kind of works out the same price-wise. So you get a lot more shades, but the yellow is still the same. I mean, it still pops just as much. Just kind of cleaning the edges up. Look at that. That is stunning, and it just brightens this look up. So we got a little bit of a sunset. Yeah, it's a little bit of a fall look, but you know, I don't care. I don't do that. And you know, people say, oh, how do you wear those looks during this time of year? I don't care. I don't do looks by seasons. I really don't. I'm the kind of person that's going to pick a Frozen palette up and use it in July. You know, I don't care. I don't go by seasons. I used to years ago. You know, I used to do my hair blonde during the summer, and then I would darken it a little bit during the winter. I don't care. I'm my own person. I'm going to do what the hell I want to do. You know, I don't care. Okay, so I'm going to put that one color up top like I said I was going to do. And I'm going to use, I'm going to use my bling brush for this. This is just one of their lip brushes. It's the L1. And usually I use like a sparkly color up here, and I'm not doing that today. I'm just going to use the basic white. And that just kind of highlights it a bit. Yes, 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 yes. Alright, so for underneath, I'm going to use a couple more colors underneath. Just to kind of, you know, kind of brighten it up some. And I want to use this red right here, and it does have some sparkle to it, so I'm not sure how this is going to work. And the name of this one is called Motel, and I did put a little bit of my primer underneath there because I knew that I was going to be using some of these colors underneath here. Sophie. Or they're licking. So what are you guys thinking so far? Do you like this? I mean, it's a little different than what I do. I mean, I do, you know, gravitate toward these colors, but I still think it's a bit different than what I usually do. All right. So I'm going to clean it up a little bit, you know, with the under areas a little bit. I'm going to throw on some mascara, and I'll be right back. Okay, my lovelies, I am back for the finished look. I'm going to bring you in so we can take a look and see what I did. Okay. Okay, are we in far enough? Are we in? Boy, that yellow really stands out, doesn't it? Okay, so you guys saw what I did. This is just the finished look with my mascara and my liner. I did get a little mascara up here. And I'll talk about the mascara here in a second. So I did have to kind of go back over that. But what I did was I used my Charlotte Tilbury liner, which, you know, you've seen me use a lot. Yesterday I used my Pixie liner, and it worked fine. I did have some trouble with the lower lash line with using the bright liner, but today it seems fine. So I think it was when I used the upper and the lower, when I used the black on the upper and then used that bright liner color on the lower, it sticks together, kind of like my hair, which my hair is like a big fur ball. Anyway, but I did use my classic Charlotte Tilbury today on the top, because I love it. I just really, really love it. For my lashes, I used the new Huda Beauty Legit Lashes. Let's just talk about this for a minute. This is the weirdest component I have ever seen in my life. Okay, so it opens up like this, but it's the opposite. It's like a left-handed, which is fine over here because I'm left-handed when I do my lashes over here. I can't go across. I don't know how people do that, but I can't do that. I would have it all over my nose. So this is the first wand, and it's very flimsy. See how flimsy that is? It's extremely flimsy, but this is what the wand looks like for this part, and this is the thickening one. And then you have the curling one, which is below it, and it comes out this opposite way. So it's opposite. It's really weird. But this is what the curling wand looks like. And this one is a little more sturdy. It's flimsy, but not as flimsy, so you can see the curling wand is a more sturdy wand. I hope it's coming in clear because I don't have my glasses on, so I really can't tell. But it's, you know, it's a curling wand. As far as the way it performed, as you can tell, it performed great. It really did. My By Terry, when I use my By Terry one, let me get that one out over here. The way this one works is that it has one wand that you pull up, and then it has the lengthening, and then you twist it. It's called the twist, and it twists down to the lengthening, but it's all in one wand. So it's convenient and it's easy. and it's the same price, I think. I think they're the same price, I think. I don't know. I know this is $27, and I think this is right around the same ballpark as the By Terry. I think they're about the same, but this is just weird. It's just like, you know, this is fine. You put it on, but then when you want to do the other side, you have to like flip it. So it'll take some getting used to. It's heavy. It's a nice heavy component. And $27 to me is not much, but some people is just like, it's outrageous to pay that much for mascara. But I have so many mascaras that I don't use the same one every day, except the By Terry. I do use that one a lot. So, you know, but I will pay more for mascara because of my lashes. If you haven't been here before, I had chemotherapy and I lost my lashes, and it's taken me all this time. My last chemotherapy that caused me to lose lashes was a couple of years ago, and I did go on an oral chemo type drug that I finished last year that wasn't supposed to cause any kind of hair loss, but I did have some lash loss from that. So I literally did not get my lashes back until a couple of months ago. And I was using I use this too, but I use the Grande Lash MD serum, and then I use the Grande Lash Repair, and I use it every day to keep my lashes. So in order for me to keep my lashes, I have to use a good mascara. I can't use anything like cheap, I guess you would say. However, the ColourPop and the Honest Beauty, I can use both of those, and they seem to work really well. Or the Honest Company, I can use those and they seem to be fine. They just don't last as long. They flake off like in between the day a little longer, but this seems to be really good. We'll have to see how it works. I just got it today, so we'll have to see how it lasts throughout the day, but I do like the way it looks on my eyes. As far as the palettes, I did look the prices up. This is $12 and this is $16. They work out to be $1.33 per shade. Amazing. And you see the color payoff. Amazing. And I do love this look. I don't know what you guys think, but I love it. I really, really do. I did use one of the ColourPop blushes. It's one of the Solstice, the new colors, and I don't think it's enough. I think I probably should have went with a darker one. And as a matter of fact, you know, let's just do that. I'm going to use my my Pet. It's called Pet Name. It's one of the Sigma, and let's just see whether that. It's somebody going in and out of the house. It's Mike going in and out. This is just, it's a peachy pink. It's a really light color, but I want to see if I maybe make it a little darker. I didn't think about this before, whether it helps, because it's just, I think I need a little darker. And yes, this is a pale color, but if maybe if I play it up a little bit. Yeah, see, that's what it needed. It just needed to be played up a little bit. And then for my highlight, I did use, I don't even remember what I used. Honest to God, I don't. I had it out. I don't remember what I used for my highlight. But I don't even know. Isn't that awful? I have so many highlighters. I don't even know which one I used. It was a good one. I don't remember what I used. And I forgot to tell you, when I put my base down, I did powder it with my Charlotte Tilbury, and it's just one of their, it's one of her pressed powders. It's her Flawless Finish, but it's in the color 1 Fair. And I did did press down or powder my I did powder my my P. Louise base today because I wanted to see if it made a difference. I should have did one eye, not the other, but I didn't do it that way today. But yeah, I do like these palettes a whole lot. And I probably will use them again. They will rank up there on my list because I did do my favorites ColourPop, and I probably need to do it again now that I got more. But yeah, I probably will reach these again because I really like this. I like this a lot. I think it's really pretty. And I do have a tendency to reach for the warmer tones. You know that, guys. You really do. But I love that pop of yellow in there, and it performs great. And I didn't have the fallout. I just love it. I really do. Sound off below. Let me know what you guys think. If you have either one of these palettes, let me know what colors you used. Just let me know what you think. I want to know your thoughts. Anyway, guys, I love you guys so much. You really mean the world to me. If you like my videos, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel. And I also want to take this moment to say thank you very much to all who entered my May giveaway contest, and congratulations to PJ Combs and to Nicole Brock for winning. And don't forget, I do have more giveaways coming up. As a matter of fact, I've already started my June box, and I already have one almost full already because I had the box that came in my Roma reveal, and then something else that I had filled like from some samples at the end of last month. And then yesterday's Eye Beauty, I put a couple things from that. So I've already started a new box for this month, and I do have my subscription box is starting to roll in this week, so I'll have some stuff because I know most of my Birchbox is probably going to go in there, and I'm not sure what else I've got, but I've got some other things planned. Actually, I have a giveaway that I probably will be starting. I do like to do like mid-month giveaways that end like the 15th, so I probably will. I'm thinking about it. I probably do have one that I'm going to be doing, so just look out for that. But thank you guys so much for being here. I really, truly appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that bell notification too, so you know when I'm here again. Thank you guys so much. Go out there, take care of each other, be good to each other, and please stay safe, and come back and see me again. Thanks, guys. Bye.